Welcome to the New Moon Meditation for November 30th, 2020.
Yep. The eclipse will be exact at 3:30 in the morning in the Central Time Zone. But as we always say, this is a good meditation to work with these energies both in the 24 hours leading up to that 3:30 a.m. and in the 24 hours following that 3:30 a.m. So, yeah.
Great. And then there's something about this specific one that's coming up here, which is it's a lunar penumbral eclipse.
It's a penumbral eclipse, which it is an eclipse. A penumbral means it's not a total, it's like a little bite taken out of the moon. So if you happen to be up at 3:30, I'm not sure whether we'll be able to see it here or not. I haven't looked at that. But it doesn't matter whether it's visible to us, the energies are still the same, and so we work with that. And eclipses are big beginnings or big culminations. And those can reverberate for about 6 months after the actual event. And so we are getting ready to, do a meditation and work with these energies, because you either work with the energy or the energy works you. So let's dig in, let's get together and meditate and work with these energies and help to do the stuff we're going to do.
So, why don't we begin our meditation just by closing your outer eyes and opening your inner eyes. Feel the chair or the place that you are resting in supporting you as we connect to the earth from wherever we are at. We note to ourselves that we are all on this one planet, that we are connected by that very component. And we feel the energy flowing through the earth and running into and through us as we experience this time together. So to begin, I'd like you to just take a deep breath in and release. Do it again slowly. In. One more time. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel all of your body connecting into being here now. Allow yourself to just release any tension anywhere in your body. And allow yourself to just be at this moment. We breathe in from the ground, up through the bottom of the feet. The energies, the vibration, the connection of the earth. That Om that is the vibration of the earth flowing up through our feet and into us. We draw it up inside as we breathe in and out. We first draw that energy up to the base of the spine, the root chakra. It is that point that connects us and grounds us. We take just a moment to honor that space, that connection, that grounding. And now we bring that energy up to the sacral just below the belly button. And we feel the energy of creation, of possibilities, imagination, all flowing through this area. Feeling that energy as we draw it up now to the solar plexus. This is just below the rib cage, just beneath. And that is a space that allows us to have wisdom. It's that gut feeling of knowing that we're in the right place at the right time. It gives us that spatial awareness. We just honor that point at this time. And then we move up to the heart chakra. This is the point of compassion, not only for others but for ourselves. We feel the energy of the life force that is the heart, and we honor it now as well. We now move up to the throat chakra, where our voice is heard within and expressed out. We feel that connection with the way that we speak and connect, and honor the process of speaking truth. And now we move to the third eye, in the middle of the forehead. And the third eye is to see through the divine eyes, to know that we are seeing it right. It is also to honor that vibration of others as we see them as being whole and complete. They are love as well as us. And now we move up to the crown chakra, just above the head. And as we come to this point, we connect directly with the divine. We feel the flow of that divine energy flowing through us now, through each one of the chakras. I invite you to breathe in from the ground all the way up to your heart and hold that breath, and then we'll release it out of the crown. So as we begin to breathe in, fill the heart, hold it, and as you release, release it out through the top. Let's do that one more time. All the way up from the earth to the heart. And then out through the crown chakra. Feel the vibration of this energy. And now I invite you also to bring in your guides, your spirits, your angels, your fairies, your divine masters, all of the energy. We acknowledge them, we see them, we open ourselves to this time of just being in this process. And so we take just a moment of silence to tune into that.
And so as we continue breathing into our heart space, continuing to release the breath, release the emotions, release the stress. As we look at this full moon, we're always working with these moons, with the moon as it wanes and gets smaller and becomes a new moon, and then waxes and gets bigger and becomes a full moon. And it's this cycle of life, waning and waxing, waning and waxing. And astrologically, the moon represents our emotions, represents those deep emotions, whether we express them or not. They reside somewhere in our bodies. And as we are dealing with our feelings and our emotions, this is a really good time to take note of where those emotions live in your body. For some people, it will feel like it's in their heart center, in their heart chakra. It's a very common place, but sometimes, depending on the feeling, it might live in the pit of your stomach, in the solar plexus. Or it might be anywhere in your body. But we want to know, we want to have an awareness of where we're holding our feelings. Are they in your shoulders? Are your shoulders tight? Let's loosen those shoulders and drop them away from our ears. This full moon is in Gemini. And Gemini is a beautiful energy for communication. And so this is a marvelous time for communicating our emotions. First, within ourselves, getting honest about how we feel. Thinking about what emotions are swirling around inside of us, usually more than one. And then taking the energy of Gemini and the moon further, we can use this time to communicate our emotions, whether that would be in the written word on a piece of paper or out loud to someone that we love. Letting others know and letting ourselves know how we're feeling, putting words around that, putting vocabulary around that can be so helpful. With the sun in Sagittarius opposite the moon in Gemini, the sun is in this place, it's ruled by Jupiter. And so the energy of Sagittarius is, this is an adventure, and everything is going to be all right. And so, despite that some of us may be dealing with stormy emotions, the sun is there in Sagittarius shining its warm light over this entire landscape where we are. And so we can connect with that energy of this is all going to be all right. And so I would invite us, we're going to just go on a little meditative journey for a few moments. And I would love for us to connect with the sun in whatever way that feels good to you. Do you want to envision yourself at the shore, at the beach, sitting in the sun, lying in the sun, absorbing those warm rays of sun? Or maybe you want to envision yourself flying through the air, allowing the rays of the warm rays of the sun onto your shoulders and your wings as you fly through the air like a bird. Or maybe you want to envision hiking through the mountains, and underneath the dappled leaves the sun comes streaming through, warming your face. Let's take a few moments and just envision yourself enjoying that warm, gentle light from the sun. Feel it on your skin. No sunburns, only warmth and light. And let's connect deeply with this thought. Everything is going to be all right. I know that there is turmoil in the world right now. There is difficulty. And yet, when I envision myself sitting in the sun, turning my face toward the sun and letting it shine on me, I can envision, I can affirm that everything is going to be all right. It's not up to me how. It's not up to me when or what that's going to look like. But I know that it will be all right. And so now we turn our attention for a moment to the moon. That beautiful orb lit up by the sun, full and round. We can envision ourselves underneath this beautiful moon, outside, gazing up into the dark sky, looking at the moon and letting these beams of light, these moonbeams, shine down on us. And knowing that whatever emotional state we are in, whatever is happening around us, that we are all right. And knowing that this is a beautiful time to connect with how we feel and express how we feel. Share with ourselves, share with someone else what those emotions are. Because we know everything is going to be all right. As a friend used to say to me, they're just feelings. They're just feelings. It doesn't have to be a problem. It doesn't have to be difficult. They're just feelings. And if I can speak them, if I can write about them, if I can express them, they have less power. And I can send them off into the light of the sun and know that everything is going to be all right. And so let's do that together. Let's imagine, let's take our feelings, our emotions, bring them from our heart center or our stomach. And imagine bringing them out into your hand. You can even hold your hand in front of your body and envision those feelings. Especially the ones that we maybe don't want to have. It's all right that we have them. We're human after all. But if we want to, we can take them out, remove them from our body for a minute, and just look at them. And notice them. And name them. And then if it feels right, if it's something we want to do, we can let them fly. We can let them go. Maybe they dissipate right before our eyes. Maybe they take off and fly away. Goodbye. Maybe they dissolve into water and drip down to the ground. And if it doesn't feel right for them to go just yet, it's all right. You can keep them. And any feelings that we do want to keep, we can tuck back into our heart center. And let's breathe with that for a moment. Let's breathe into our heart center. And release. Do that again. Breathing in. And release. And let's envision ourselves back in the sunlight, knowing that everything is going to be all right. We are powerful beings. We create our reality. We manifest the situations and the things that we need. And so let's work with these energies instead of letting them work us. And so Martin is going to help us. We're going to do some toning. Always knowing, reminding ourselves that mantra, everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right.
And so as we begin our toning, I'd like to begin with the Om, the vibration of the earth. And we can all join in as you wish. And so just take a nice deep breath in. Feel that energy, that vibration of the earth with us. We are one and we are connected. This time, as you are making your sound, allow your body to vibrate deeply with that tone, whatever that tone is that works best for you. Feel it down deep inside, right in your chest. Or maybe it'll be in your head as you're hearing that, as you're producing that sound. We'll try it again with another Om. Feel the peace. Feel the calmness. And this third time, I invite you to make this tone be a direct connection with your guides, your spirit, your angels, the ascended masters. Allow this to be a one-on-one connection from you. Just breathe. And now you can wiggle your toes and your fingers. Move your shoulders gently. Allow yourself to come back to this time, this place. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and become fully present here. We are deeply grateful that you have joined us for this full moon meditation. We do this also in conjunction with Unity of Lawrence, as well as coming right from here at the Light Center as well. Want to tell us a little bit more about the next one?
So the next meditation will be for the new moon, and that is going to be another eclipse. This will be a total solar eclipse. It will not be visible here, but it's going to be on December 14th, 2020, and it will be exact at 10:16 in the morning here in the Central Time Zone. So join us then. In the meantime, be well.
Indeed. Namaste.
Namaste.